Hello everyone, we're back with, well, a very surprising game. You will have seen the thumbnail, I assume. There's a bit of story behind that, and this is not gonna be like a long update section or anything. It's more just, to kind of bring you up to speed. So I've not been doing well this year, and that I mean not in the usual, oh, I kind of had a bad year kind of thing, but no, I've had a terrible year. I'm not gonna go into detail right now, in this video, or ever, I don't know. The YouTube algorithm pulled like a very funny one on me, and showed me the Winx Club reboot. And I'm just like, there's a reboot? The answer is yes, the answer also is, it's terrible, and because I wanted to kind of get a feeling for what was wrong with, like, the reboot, I decided to watch, like, a couple of episodes for reference. And then I was like, well, you know, I could just rewatch the entire series, right? Because I actually didn't watch Winx Club past the 3rd season, because I hated Roxy in the 4th season so much. I just abandoned the entire thing. And then I kind of just went, well, I did love the old Winx Club video games, right? I had like 2 for my Nintendo DS, and I had like the PC game. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, I really enjoyed that game. Does it hold up like 20 years later, almost 20 years later? I got this to work recently, and I wanted to, well, I guess share it, because it is abandonware, and I think it's really sad that it's abandonware, because I love it. I remember it very fondly as a great game. I must have replayed the game at least 6 times. So yeah, let's get into the game. Alright, we will have to deal with the screen looking like this for a second, because I do want to capture like the intro screen, and I can't, because every time I restart the game, it switches to the smaller display. This is also why we're using the overlay, which I haven't used in years. Because I can't tap out of the game without the window completely disappearing, and there's no windowed mode in this game. And the settings all reset when I, you know, quit the game. So we will have to suffer for a second, because now I will have to go into my other save file, go into the options, and now it works. You can see that, now it works. But as soon as I, like, quit the game, it doesn't. If I quit the game now it's correct, but I don't get back to the, like, first screen. Also, the music now adjusts, so it's an adventure to get like old games to run on like newer systems. But yeah, also what you don't see, guys, is for you the game should look normal, but for me it's like stretched to my whole screen. So it's just kind of an experience, I guess. But yeah, you guys will not have seen me struggle. I will cut this out from the video. So yeah, let's just go for a new game and see what Winx Club has in store for us. Also, I will have to edit any of the actual series clips.
Again? All right, I'll come and see.
Also, to have this game be more manageable, or like this video more manageable for you, I'm playing this game in Streamlabs, because otherwise I would be constantly looking to the side like this, and I don't think that's the point, right? Okay, let's take a look. So, it's a ride. I keep looking instinctually to the other screen. So it's kind of like an experience to play this game, because I remember playing this game with a controller, because this game has an ability that we will see later, which uses the shift key. And old computers had this thing, if you press the shift key too much, you would get tapped out of whatever program or like full screen application you're using, and get like a message with, oh, you've been pressing the shift key too often, do you want to use caps lock? Yeah, that's an experience, but it doesn't play well with modern controllers. So I have like a no-name modern Xbox controller, and I can't move the camera with my joystick. You would assume that would be possible, but it is not. I have to turn the camera with like the trigger keys. I adjusted the mouse speed so it's like not abysmal. I think if I use the mouse, yeah, if I use the mouse, you can see how like terrible the mouse sensitivity is, and it's already up to like 100%. So it's not a good experience at all. I mean, this game is from 2006, right? But Bloom's not looking too hot, if I'm honest. I do love the UI. I love the little flower down there. I think it's kind of really cute. That's our health bar, actually. But, I mean, this is not like a lot. I assume it's not like a large production. I mean, this is made by Konami. Konami was the publisher of the game. But I just kind of assume that the actual studio that made the game, it wasn't like Konami. Right? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. The issue just is that the camera is absolutely terrible. We will experience a little bit of issues with the camera. But the controller mapping is just kind of odd. We will manage that, though. That's not the first game I'm playing that has troubles, that I have troubles with. For example, you now can see that I could scroll the dialogue text with the enter key, and but I can't use the same button on my controller to use the enter key as I just used to shake the tree. So, yeah. A tutorial. You can interact with some objects by pressing the F or enter keys. Try it on the park's small trees. I have to use the X button. So for the enter button, I assume that's gonna be the F key. That's the B button on my controller. And the X button is actually jump for me. So it's gonna be an experience. Tutorial. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Oh. Tutorial. To look around, rotate the camera by moving the mouse. Click the mouse wheel for a first-person... This game has first-person. For a first-person view. Right-click to reposition the camera behind Bloom. Okay. Oh my god, it does have first-person. Why would I use that, though? And why is the mouse inverted? But if I move, I already tried that. If I move... I'm just gonna get out of first person. So I'm not quite sure what exactly the intent is with first person view over here. Also, camera reposition doesn't always work smoothly because the camera is like physical and gets stuck on things. Hey guys. Ooh. Wrong button.
Oh, Mikhail.
Peak voice acting.
Excuse me? Do you know if the park gates...
The gates! I almost forgot.
Open the bloody gates! For all my peeps who have played Baldur's Gate 3. So here's the thing. I watched Winx in German. I think the German dub...
Oh, wait!
Oh no, Kiko. The German version of this series is the better version. I'm gonna be real. So if you guys watched the 4Kids dub of the series, do tell me, are these the actual voice actors of like the Winx? Because I wouldn't know. I watched this in German, and not gonna lie, the German version is the better version from what I've seen of the English ones. There's like 3 different English versions of the game, of the series. I should collect these gems. Someone must have lost them. You think, Bloom? Oh, this is making me super nostalgic, guys. I remember being a sweaty, sweaty gamer over this game. Hey, girl.
Finally, the gate is open. I've been in here all night.
Oh, jeez. I don't quite remember what the gems actually do. Like, why are we collecting the gems? Can I please reposition the camera? Thank you. We are playing in the worst way possible. We're playing with a controller, mouse, and keyboard. Like, we're multitasking over here. Tutorial. This bridge is broken. Press the space bar or the ins key to jump the gap. If you fall in the river, don't worry. Just follow the river until you can climb out. This is basically like a collectathon game, like a platformer collectathon, which I think is very like typical for the area of games, for the era of games. But it's still very interesting to me because I don't really think. I mean, so here's the thing, right? Girl games were a thing in the early 2000s, right? Like, I'm guilty of playing all of them. I had most of the Imagine games, right? But I think... Oh. This is a dragon seed. Each time you find one, your total health will re-increase by 1 petal. Oh, it did. You can see that down there. So I've been guilty of the girls' games, of course, but the thing with girls' games often was that they were shovelware. And so I'm kind of curious that this game was like a fully fledged, well-made game in my memory. I mean, for 2006, you're seeing me struggle with the camera right now. To save your game, use the shiny blue crystal at your right. It is a checkpoint. The next time you load your game, you'll reappear close to the last checkpoint you've used. Holy blue crystal. Yes, I want to save my progress. There's a funny little, like, audio bug. If I try to save my game and click the enter key multiple times, I will get the sound effect. So that's, you know, it's fine. Do you think something ominous will happen? I wonder what that's about. So I've played this game before, like recently, like 2 days ago, right? So this is not 100% blind, but I'm trying to replicate my thoughts on this, right? The thing is that there are some odd game design choices in here, and I will talk about them when they happen. But, like, you will notice that in this section specifically, there's a lot of things. Look at that low poly-ass guy. Look at him. We lovingly call him Edgar, because he looks like an imp. They're called ghouls in the German version. He looks like an imp, and Edgar is the imp familiar of one of my D&D characters. But he's blue, so this is like evil Edgar. Does nothing happen when I just stand here? I guess not. Oh Jesus, oh jeez, oh my god. Oh, Bloom, those skinty arms. Tutorial, you can cast light orbs to defeat enemies by clicking with the left mouse button. Use the right mouse button to target and the mouse wheel to switch targets. This does not work on controller, by the way. The target button for me is the fucking start key. You will see how I get into the menu, because that happens a lot. Alright, target and then shoot a light orb. They are impossible to hit. And I will not be using my shield for the rest of the run, Because I can't on my controller. I'm not bad at video games, I just physically cannot hit this guy. Like, targeting does fucking nothing. Who would win? Me or one ghoul? My things aren't even going through, they're just getting stuck on the grass over there. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, I'm hearing holy music. Oh yeah, I've been wondering about these. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, my memory isn't perfect because I played this game when I was like 9 years old. But I genuinely don't remember these things. There is an explanation for them, and I genuinely don't remember that. I don't know if my parents just didn't read that to me or I never found it, but these things actually have a purpose. Originally, we kind of thought, okay, they might be spawn points or something, like, left in the game from the devs. But no, this is actually a feature. I just never found out about this in my 6 playthroughs as a child. You can climb this wall. Just stand in front of it and jump. Once you've grabbed the edge, use the direction keys to hoist yourself over the wall or drop down from the wall. Dragon flowers grow in most environments and are known to regenerate health. Pick one up. Some say they're delicious. Yeah, just eat the flower bloom. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, wall. I think he can manage just fine. Oh my god, please don't look at me like that. You also have a magic shield. Use it by pressing the shift key. Yeah, I can't do that. I remember it being one of the shoulder buttons on my controller, but they don't work. I can't use my shield if I press the shoulder buttons. I can just crouch. I can if I go into the menu real quick. By the way, how I get into the menu? By pressing the L3 button, by pressing my joystick, which I use to move. And this is gonna be, I'm very sorry about that, it's gonna be very, very annoying, guys. This is the shield. You can see that this is terrible, right? We're just gonna not use the shield for the rest of the run. I'm just gonna use the superior strategy, which is circle strafing. Also, if you are locked onto an enemy and go into the menu, it unlocks. You're back into free cam. If you move in a circle, the AI just kind of glitches out and you can get them stuck on things. Which was something little Sarah did, of course. Save the game, yeah. Sorry, I'll stop doing that. Also, we kind of joked about this with friends that Kiko is down here in like the little hole. And if I jump up here, you will see that he will appear up there. And we're just like, what kind of, like, cave system is in this random-ass park? And it's just like, the game is a faithful adaptation of the series. It just doesn't concern itself too much with being accurate to the series. Because this did not happen in the series. The first scene we saw of Bloom running towards the fighting noises, she runs there and then immediately meets Stella. Stella. There is no climbing, there's no fighting before that. But I do think it's kind of charming because, in my opinion, the issue with adaptations usually is how do you translate a series into a video game that it's interesting for the players, right? Especially during a time where video games, especially for girls, aren't really like a thing. So I think it's interesting that they went this route, and honestly, I don't really mind. Because it keeps things going and it doesn't diverge too far, and this will become very apparent in the second level of this game, because they just went fucking off the rails with that one, and it's fun, but it's like it has nothing to do with like the series. Whenever you're hanging from a ledge, you can move left or right or drop down by using the arrow keys, or the A, D, and S keys. Look, he's on his own fucking adventure through the cave systems of Gardania. Walk over to the end of the platform, move up W key, and you'll stick to the wall. From that position, you can slide left and right with the left and right arrows or with the A and D keys. Or I could just jump over. Oh, I can't do that actually, okay. Also, we kind of joked about the falling animation because Bloom just breaks both her legs by falling onto her knees. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. I do love the textures though. Like, honestly, the game, if you see it small like I do in Streamlabs, it doesn't look half bad. Like, yeah, the games are the game is like very low poly, but I think I can excuse that for a 20-year-old game, I guess. There's like games that get released nowadays that look like aesthetically worse than this. Like, there's little flourishes, the game doesn't look empty, it is nice. Also, like, you have to kind of understand that I am talking out of my ass with nostalgia a little bit. Like, I am very nostalgic for this game. But you do have to understand that my standards have changed, but I'm also not gonna be like super hard on a game that's like 20 years old and had like no budget compared to nowadays. Of course, that's gonna be the reason why I'm gonna be harsher with the newer games than with this one. I have to be really concentrating right now to not get my ass handed by boulders. Also, what an arm workout, Bloom. Bloom, drop. There's just this huge mountain in Gardenia. I think Kiko looks fine, surprisingly.
Fireworks? Ah! Someone's in trouble! I hope Kiko's alright.
Like, I think Kiko looks surprisingly fine compared to Bloom. How's that happening here? Oh my god. Oh, it's so weird that I'm not able to turn the camera with the joystick. Oh my god, okay, yeah, I completely got hit by that one. Hello? 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 Bloom? Thank you. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, he's defying the laws of physics! Oh my god, there's another one. This time I saw him. Oh my god, please do not do that. Please do not recenter the fucking camera like that. Where is he? Sir? Oh, I think he's, Can't turn the camera. I think he's, I think you can see the issue. Yeah, I guess that works. There's, I'm gonna take, like, a lot, away from you right up front, unfortunately, but, like, there's a lot of little things in this game which are just... How do I say this without, like, sounding super pretentious? There's a lot of things in this game which the devs did not have to do, but they're nice anyway, and it shows, like, that this... Well, I mean, of course it's a cash grab. I mean, anything you do commercially is a cash grab in a way, but, like, it was still a labor of love. Like, the devs did think about the game, and they did think about what to do with it. And I'm not saying that devs don't do that anymore, it's just like a thing that... For a game that's like 20 years old, they put in a lot of effort. Like, this is a game to the movie kind of game, right? This is Winx Club the game. It's not called Winx Club the game, but like this is what it is, right? And they could have just made it a poorly done cash grab, but they didn't. They put like effort in this, and I kind of do appreciate that. Because they didn't have to. But I also have to kind of understand that the landscape is like very different from today. Like today they think they can get away with a cash grab. But I think back in the day they had to kind of put effort into what they were doing. Like, see? No mountain. No weird mountain. Okay, they're also called ghouls.
I just did. Your sect is ours. And your history.
Leave her alone! Come get me! Wait, did I just say that?
Also, something I noticed...
I'm saved!
Also, something I noticed is that, the sound effects when the camera zoomed into Bloom, they are edited in for, like, the 4Kids version, because that, I don't think, was in the German dub of the series. It's like, I don't know if you guys seen that, it's like with, like, cooking shows, like Gordon Ramsay and whatever. For the American version, they just edit in a bunch of fucking sound effects.
But wait! I'm not a fairy!
You're a fairy, Harry.
The power. You have the power. I can't fight. Too weak. You're my only chance. Don't worry. Just concentrate on the power inside you. The power inside me? I'll try. We are the Winx, we are the Winx, we are the Winx.
This is also not canon to the series. The fact that Bloom does not have a transformation is like a big deal for like the first few episodes. When fighting enemies in your fairy outfit, you can fly by moving the mouse in any direction. Use the left mouse button to cast a magic missile. Watch your magic meter. Fly over the sparks that Knut releases. They replenish your magic meter. But watch out for the black ones. They drain some of your power. I remember being really good at this as like a child, and I just fucking struggled right now. Like, I'm I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. Oh no, I caught a black spark. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Oh no! There are some sections in this game where shielding is necessary, but I can't do that, so I'm not gonna. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on there? Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh no, I'm out of magic. There are some things in this game which just kind of do not work out perfectly. I wish I could see something. I did it! And I'm almost dead too. Oh no, they whitewashed him.
I think this is yours. Thanks! And that was an amazing fight! I still can't believe it! Where does this power come from? That was fairy magic! You're loaded with it! Me? A fairy? Which means you totally have to come to Alfea school with me! What's that? Alfea's the fairy school of the world of magic. You could learn more about your powers there. That sounds fabulous, but my parents will never let me go. Of course they will. No one says no to the Princess of Celeria. To who? That would be me.
I mean,
I think Bloom's gonna have a great year.
Mom.
You'll have a wonderful time.
She sure will. I'll see to that.
Kiko, you keep an eye on her, okay?
Bloom, we should get going. You know, while the getting's good.
I'll be fine, guys. Don't worry about me.
I'll send you back first class. Now just stand still. Okay. Sun power! Transport us back home!
Yeah.
Bye, guys. See ya.
I'm nervous.
Relax. You're here with me. Fairy school is just like normal school, but we all have magic powers and better outfits. You'll love it.
I'm loving it already.
Welcome all. I'm Miss Farragonda, your headmistress. I'm an Alfea alumna and a former fairy godmother. This year we have quite a wonderful class. Some of you will fight evil, others will grant
fucking
wishes,
zonked
and many
techno
are
over there.
princesses that will take over your realms. Each of you is unique. You all have different sources of power and diverse origins. But our mission is the same, to help each of you become the very best you can be.
She really loves saying that.
Naturally, we expect you to do your best at all times.
Now, ladies, it's time to check into your dormitories and meet your roommates.
Remember, everyone, let's make this a great year. Oh, and of course, use every opportunity to connect to your wings.
So here's the thing, right?
Wow.
Here's the thing. They did cut out a lot of things for convenience. For example, before Bloom made it to Alfea, there was the whole thing with Stella being at her parents not believing that she's a fairy, the tricks coming to catch her ass, the fight with the troll, Bloom discovering that she has power, Stella kind of convincing her and her parents. Then they make it to Alfea. There's a whole deal of Bloom not being on the list of the new students, so Stella gives her a false identity. And then it comes out that Bloom's actually called Bloom and not like the princess of whatever she was. The thing is, that was my only thing of criticism that I told my friends, is that the game does expect you to have seen the series. There are a lot of things that I think would be hard to understand if you didn't see the series. But I do think they did kind of do the effort of trying to keep this cohesive with the clips from the actual series and everything to kind of give it like a narrative. But I do think you will be missing out on a lot of things if you haven't actually seen the series, because a lot of things I don't think will make sense.
Pretty impressive, huh? You'll get used to it. Soon you'll look at this place like any other school.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, maybe not like any other school on Earth. We should probably find our rooms, unless you want to sleep here in the hallway.
Rooms. Also, what I told my friends is I was really impressed by, again, the aesthetics of the game, because something games don't really do anymore, because I think it gotten out of style, is aesthetics. For example, Mirror's Edge, I think is also from like 2005 or 2006. Mirror's Edge aged really well in like the design department because it had a cohesive like design language, and specifically with like this game you can see it best in Alfea, where you have these beautiful hallways, you have the god rays, you have like the reflections in the floor. It just looks gorgeous. Like, you have the warm colors here, you have the warm colors in the hallway here. All the different sections are color-coded, so you can remember them easily. You know, this is a game for kids, you have to kind of remember. But, like, look how beautiful this is. Like, imagine this wasn't a game from 2006, and this was, like, graphically a bit nicer. This would be super gorgeous. Like, oh my god, walking through here. Imagine you're in that. Like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, for example, in this purple section over there, it's a bit obnoxious.
Hi, my name is Bloom. Is something wrong?
Oh, okay, Bloom.
Hi, Bloom. I'm Cerisa. Someone has played a practical joke on me. They put a spell on my locker. I'll bet it was Amaral.
Maybe I can help.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Try to stop all the tumblers to match the desired symbol. To stop a tumbler, left-click while it is selected. Right-click to switch tumblers. If you fail, you can try again. So this is about, like, the white sparks. Give me a second, I need to fucking concentrate here. And this is about these white sparks that are on the wall. They do respawn, we found out. But, like, I never did anything with them when I was younger.
Thanks again.
You can now dispel magic. As you explore, you may notice strange disturbances in the air. Press the End or R key to dispel any magic and discover what is hidden. Like, I think with the purple section is what I'm trying to say. It's a bit obnoxious, but, like, it's cohesive and it looks nice. So, this is also not where we should be. Give me a second. This is the wrong hallway. Stella said we have to go to our rooms. So we will do that. Like, look. Isn't this just beautiful? Like, even for a 2006 game, I think this is very beautiful.
Young lady, these cabinets are locked for a reason. Now hurry along.
My bad. We did like a whole thing. Oh, there's a save point here. Wait, yeah. We did like a whole thing of reading like all the girls' names, because that's also what I found very charming, is that all the dorm rooms here have like all of the fairies' names on them. Which is something they did not have to do. They could have just kept them blank, but this just adds a little bit of charm. How do can I do that without... Yeah. Oh, well. I think most of these chests just have, like, stars. I don't think there's, like, any that have something else. Something I also loved as a child were the mini games on the Winx website. I don't know if anybody who watched the series remembers those. Oh my god, they were my jam. I would play them at least once a week. I love them a lot.
Hi there, I'm Celise.
Also, a friend of mine noticed that all the NPC girls all have the same model, just like different outfits and colors, but they all have the same, like, bob. And it's true.
Hi, Celise. My name is Bloom. Nice to meet you. I think this is your room right here. I guess I should find my room now.
Yeah, see, it also says my name. Like, this is not how it's been in the series, but like, I think it makes sense that they cut all of that out.
Here we are. Wow. Hi there. Hi, my name is Bloom. This is Stella. Bloom. According to the arrangements, we'll be sharing a room together. My name is Flora. Looks like I've got a room to myself. Same one as last year. I wonder who's in the third room. That would be us. I'm Musa. And I'm Tekna. Nice to meet you both. I'm Bloom. This is Flora. And Stella. Oh, Miss Griselda made sure everyone knew who Stella was.
It seems there was an incident in one of the labs last year. It's still out of order.
Tekna, why do you sound like a 45-year-old woman? British woman?
Griselda always blows things out of proportion.
In the series, Stella exploded the fucking alchemy lab, by the way.
Well, as long as you warn us before you blow anything up. Especially the dorm room. I think I'm going to have a look around the school. See you all later.
See you later, alligator. I want to look at my room, though. What I think is really nice is, in the series, I think we don't even get to see, like, a lot of the rooms. I'm not sure if, like, the arrangement is the same as in the game, but I think we only see, like, Bloom's room and Stella's room. So I was kind of really curious, about Musa's and Tekna's room, because I don't think we get to see it, like, a lot in the series. I think we see it, like, once, maybe, during the Nightmare episode. And so I think it's kind of cool. And we kind of laughed about this ironing board of Tekna's. But I think it makes sense because it looks like a surfboard. And she can use it, if I manage. She can use it to surf on the internet. You get it? Get it? You can surf the web? No, I think it's charming. I think I like it. Alright, explore the school a bit. Sure, why not? There's like a couple of challenges. Can I please? Thank you. There's a couple of challenges we could do. I know one of them was like really sweaty when I was younger, and I think I will have to do that one with the mouse. Because I do think it's like a little bit impossible with the controller. Although, now that I switched the mouse sensitivity, it might work. We'll just have to see. I think it's this girl here.
Hi, Bloom.
Yeah.
Want to take a crack at a star gathering challenge? It's totally fun.
It's totally fun. Yeah. Collect as many stars as you can before time runs out. Make sure you check everywhere in the room so you do not miss any stars. And these levels get progressively harder. I remember not being able to, like, do them. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna be real. It is kind of an excuse, but this was easier back in the day with, like, a different controller. Because I'm not 100% sure what exactly changed. Like, I'm not... Oh my god. I'm not that old. So it's not that I got, like, suddenly really bad at the game. So I don't know if you keep the stars if you, like, fail the challenge. Not sure. But, like, I was so good at this. Like, at some point, it was, like, all muscle memory. Ugh, damn it. Like, how am I supposed to do this in, like, that little time? Yeah, I'm done. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
Very well that time, but keep practicing and you'll get better at it.
And you?
I really should get to my room. I haven't even met my room.
I think this is the only girl that does not have the bob haircut. Also, this game is surprisingly big for like a 2006 game. It's like almost 3 gigabytes. I think that's like quite big. It's not The Sims, but like, you know.
Welcome to the Alfea.
Oh no, they also
young
whitewashed
lady.
him.
I am Professor Whizgiz.
Hello, Professor. My name's Bloom.
Ah, Bloom. You're our new student from Earth. It has been quite a long time since we've seen a fairy from Earth here at Alfea. In fact, I didn't think there were any fairies left on Earth.
And that gets immediately retconned in series, in season 4 with Roxy, I think.
You've heard of Earth?
Oh yes, we even have some artwork from Earth here. Use the projector at the back of the library if you would like to look at them. It is powered by fairy stars, so you will need to find some.
We did.
Thank you, Professor. I'll do that.
Here's a little something for you as incentive to come back. You might want to return to your room. I think your friends may have some interesting news for you.
How do you know?
Professor, I'll be sure to keep my eyes open.
Yay. How do you know, Professor? Professor? Oh, okay. Sure. Hello? Weird. Anyway. Projector. How do I navigate this? There we go. Oh, look at him! Oh my god, look at him! Oh, I love him. That's an interesting interesting bug. Oh my god, look at him. What is that? We haven't seen those in the game yet. What are those? I also don't remember them from the series. Like, what are those? I'm gonna totally use these as like D&D creature designs. I love those. I love them. No, that one looks like a stony version of Edgar. I talked about Edgar before. Oh, that's a mean-ass spider. Looks like a cat-spider hybrid. I need 100 more stars to unlock the next picture. There's probably something we can find. Like a dispel magic thing we can find. Is this one gone here? Yeah, okay. There must be other things we can dispel. Hello, it's my favorite twink of all time.
Oh my, do we have class today? My name is Professor Palladium. Where is everyone?
I don't think we have a class. Sorry to disturb you, Professor.
It's quite all right, Bloom. I must get back to my lesson plans.
Is there something to dispel here? No, I don't think so. I'm still trying to move the camera with the other joystick. I'm losing my mind. I'm so used to that. There's something. Just 100 stars. Hello? Oh. Oh my god. Any trees we can shake? Yes. Okay. One more tree. Okay. That sucked. Yum, yum, yum. Let's see if these respond here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, it just, Well, oh well. Like, I'm not stupid. Yes. Ooh, big centipede. I wish the images were, like, a bit larger. Like, just a little bit. There we go. When I'm jumping, I'm just mistaking, I'm just choosing the wrong enter key. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the save point, because I think this is a good time as any to leave it here, actually. Next time we're gonna see what the girls want from us, I guess.